Hello, beautiful people. This is Dr. Dade, and welcome to this installment of the Tour of Consciousness from lovely Houston with a slightly different background. And can you see my shirt? Can you see it's got a dragon on it? Yeah, that's my shirt. I'm wearing my dragon shirt so I can, get an overall view of things or something like that. First of all, happy Thanksgiving to those of you in the U.S. and happy thank you to you wherever you are in the world. Thank you for being part of the Tour of Consciousness. Thank you for watching, and thank you for desiring something different, which is the tool I would like to speak to today. So, two things, okay? I just made a video that I stopped in the middle because I realized I was combining these two things. So I'm going to try to give them to you in a way in which it actually makes sense, not the way it shows up in my brain, because everything lives in there together. And sometimes I have to pull it apart. So I tried that. So here we go. I was doing an interview with my friend Shannon O'Hara yesterday for her podcast. And she asked me about what Christmas was for me because she's seen me change a lot over the last 20 years. She was the one that introduced me to Access, ran my bars for the first time. I adore her immensely. And we have this wonderful way when we talk of getting underneath the sort of normal babble into something that contributes to people. So it was so much fun. And one of the things I looked at was, I said, for me, if I could have anything as the holiday season, it would be where the end of November, this thing we have in the U.S. called Thanksgiving, was actually about gratitude for people, gratitude for the things in your life, gratitude for you. In other words, it'd be like a gratitude just explosion that kept growing and growing and growing. The more you added to this sense of gratitude, like gratitude would be the theme of late November, all the way through December until the holidays in December, whatever you celebrate. And maybe you celebrate not having to celebrate. I'm cool with that too. But be grateful for that also. And such gratitude that would build up to the beginning of the next year where you would just explode into the next year as creatively, not from, I've got to do my list and my affirmations. What are those things you do at the end of the year to promise you're going to do them next year that you never do? Resolutions, that's what they are. But instead, one of the things I've noticed is gratitude is an incredibly opening energy, which ends up creating it actually as an incredibly creative energy and it's an incredibly generative energy, meaning it's look up generative. You'll get what I'm talking about, okay? And so, if you just think of one person you're grateful for right now, what happens? Like somebody you're truly grateful for. You soften, you relax, and it feels like you open up. And in that opening, what we do is we come out of this shell that's like this, and we start to see the world more like this. Just from thinking of one person you're grateful for. If we could live our lives more like this, we would have way more things come to us. Like for those of you who want to change something or create something, I hope you all want to create something or change something. I know I do pretty much all the time. But what it does is when you're open like this, it's way easier because you can receive more. And the world around you can gift you more. The universe can contribute more. All of consciousness can contribute more to you. And every element, every molecule has consciousness. So that gratitude is actually a space that leads to the possibility for creation. So, having said that, one of my suggestions or requests is to start right now writing a list of gratitude. Now, if you saw some of the stuff I did, a few months ago, before I did the gratitude call that I did, it blew me away what is actually created from choosing gratitude, because I explored it with these people and it was like, whoa, okay. If I used to say, write down a list of 1,000 things, but a lot of people were like, they didn't have very much gratitude for the fact that it was very tough to come up with 1,000 things. So I got a new way of doing this, okay? Get a note, get a piece of paper, get a notebook or whatever, and just think of one person you're grateful for, one thing you're grateful for. Like it could be, like for me, my bed, I'm really great, it's really comfortable. And I've got tons of them that I have on my list at this point, and I just started a few days ago, again. And also one thing you're grateful for about your body. I know, but it could be just like, I love the curve of this, or I love the way my nose is symmetrical, which mine is sort of, but it kind of goes off to one side. But don't look too closely at that. I can still be grateful for it. Anything. Okay, so basically 4 things. One person you're grateful for. And it can be the same person over and over, whatever, doesn't matter. One thing you're grateful for, one thing you're grateful for about your body, and then one thing you're grateful for about you, the being. You know, it could be that you have gratitude for people and you're grateful for that. That you see joy in little kids and you're grateful for that. That you see possibilities where other people see problems and you're grateful for that. Whatever it is. Each day, in each of those categories, just write one thing down. Put it on a note on your phone. And then when you really need some help, go through and look at your gratitude list. So that is my desire for our holiday season and what it can be. Now, that's one thing. The next thing is, would you like to join me in creating a different movement on social media? Now, I don't know if it'll actually become a movement or not. I don't know, but I'm presenting the conversation and we'll be presenting the conversation more in the hopes that more people start considering a different possibility. Because let's face it, so many of us are connected via social media. So many of us communicate that way. And yet there's so much out there that isn't inspiring. It's not uplifting and it doesn't inspire gratitude for being alive, gratitude for this beautiful planet. Instead of opening people up like this, so much of it does that. Or it's just about, you know, so many people post about, look how sexy I am, look how cool I am, I've got this perfectly curated picture. And once again, not that there's anything wrong with that either. But what I'd like to do is I'd like to talk about elevating the conversation. And not in like a really significant way also, because a lot of people are like, I want to talk about doing what's right because they're doing what's wrong. No, that's the exact opposite. That's Pakapad. That's the exact opposite. What I would like to do is I would like to have us do what I call snap out of it, okay? So I'd like us to start posting things that are inspirational to people, that are invitational to possibilities, or that give them warm fuzzies and warm their hearts. I know a lot of you do this already. I'm just seeing, can we amp it up a little bit and can we make it just a little more, I don't know, a little more of a movement. Let's get this party started in the way we would like to, you know? Because every one of us lives on this planet together. And if you can inspire somebody by something that you post and open up their heart and open up their world, I will tell you personally, there is no greater gift, no greater feeling in the world than having done that. But also, it's part of creating the world that we would like to create. Because, guys, it's up to us. Who else do you see out there? I mean, there are certain people that are, which is amazing. But it takes all of us, you know? It really is. It's not something that we can expect other people to do. And one really easy way of doing that is, before you post, or look at maybe posting some more stuff that is actually inspiring, invitational to possibilities, invitational to get people out of judgment, that shows things that people are doing that are amazing and phenomenal, or things that can be done that nobody would ever imagine possible. You get the idea. You know this better than I do. And I'd just like to use that and see what we can create. So when you do that, I'd love it if you could use the hashtag #SnapOutOfIt and hashtag #sociallyaware, okay? Those two hashtags, #SnapOutOfIt and #sociallyaware, and then tag me in the post. Because I would love to see it. I would love to see what you're all putting out there. And I'd just love to see what we can all do and create together. Because why the heck not? Why don't we use this venue that is so here at our disposal? And it's part of my secret desire for reframing the conversation about the whole holiday thing, because, you know, everybody is, you know, got their Christmas decorations up and their Christmas sales and their Black Friday sale and all this sort of stuff. Which is cool. Go save some money, buy some stuff, whatever you want to do. But what if we had the holidays actually about ending the year with more gratitude than we started and increasing that? And not just gratitude. Gratitude is one of the big pieces that we can choose that does this most easily. And, you know, they've done many, many, many studies on gratitude and shown that people who write a gratitude list and who focus on gratitude for a tiny part of the day have less stress than other people. They have more of a sense of hope, more of a sense of possibilities, more joy. They look forward to the future. I mean, gratitude, who knew? It's been there all along. Okay. So doing that and posting this way is part of opening up that. Whatever's going to do this in people's worlds, let's post more of that. Let's ask to find more of that, because here's the weird part. You ever notice when you ask for something, you get it? So let's ask to find more of that out there in the world that we can share with other people. And let's use social media to be socially aware and get people to snap out of it. Do you like the hashtag though? Isn't that kind of cool? Snap out of it. Like, what do people do with selfies? Snap, and then they post. And if you didn't get the joke the first time, me explaining it is not going to help the second time. So beautiful, you. Thank you very much for watching. And what if we just take this one little step, this one little acknowledgement, and just do a little bit to change a little bit of the world with our posts one day at a time. And maybe you only post once a week or once every 2 weeks. It doesn't matter. There is no right, there is no wrong. Please know you're not going to get judgment of me when you post your perfect picture of you doing your pose and whatever in front of the most beautiful background anybody in the world has ever seen. I will admire its beauty just as much. So this is just another possibility. What energy, space, consciousness, choice, magic, miracles, mysteries, and possibilities can we together be to make gratitude a valuable product on this planet with total ease? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys and girls. One more time. What energy, space, consciousness, choice, magic, miracles, mysteries, and possibilities can we be to make gratitude a valuable product on this planet with total ease for all eternity? Everything that doesn't allow it, right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys and meons. Thank you for watching, my beautiful friends. I hope this has been a contribution, and I hope you're going to start on that gratitude list. It's really easy to do. You just have to do it right now, please. Just grab your phone and just go gratitude list and just thing, person, body, me. Thing, person, body, me. Thing, person, body. You get the idea. I'm done talking for now. What if you truly being you, expressing and inviting the gratitude in the world that you know is possible, and that actually allows us to create it, are the gift, the change, and the possibility this world requires. See you soon, my beautiful friends. Mwah! Bye-bye, and happy holidays! Woohoo! I'm going to go ride my dragon. Bye!